but set is nothing but the well-defined collection of objects. Whatever may be the objects, that must be well-defined. Well-defined होना चाहिए, and all the belongings of that collection is known as element or members. तो उसके जो एलिमेंट्स रहेंगे उसको हम बोलेंगे एलिमेंट्स और मेंबर्स ऑफ दैट सेट. So here there are different representation of the set. कैसे represent करना है, that is first one, word description. For example, we have a set of even number, so we can write out in the description format as the set of even counting numbers less than 10. 10 से छोटे जो भी even number रहेंगे. Listing method 2, 4, 6, 8. And another one is set builder. This is also known as roster method. Set builder notation means what? Set of all those x such that x is an even number or even counting less than 10. So these are three different ways or three different methods to express any set. We are already well familiar with this. Now, what we have to study here is with such type of definition, we have some notations for empty set or null set. ऐसा सेट जिसके अंदर कोई भी एलिमेंट नहीं रहेगा, will denote that by empty bracket or this phi or phi. So another thing is what, every name of the set you can express in capital letter only, and every element, if you are using alphabets inside that, that will be in small letters only, right? These are some universal tactics followed by everyone, so we should follow that. So what we have seen is set is nothing but a well-defined collection, and all the members or belongings are elements and members, and these are different methods. Now, for expressing any element is within a set, what we have to do is we have to use a symbol, that is epsilon, and we can write out this as 2 belongs to this 1, 2, 3, 4. This set you can express in the format of set or in the format of that capital letter also. And if we are saying that A does not belongs to, we have to express like this epsilon cross, इसको cross कर देंगे. So this is another way of expressing the element is not inside that. So we'll not say 2 is an element of that set. Directly we'll express this 2 belongs to that set. Likewise, A does not belongs to this one. So for example, we have an example, give a listing of all the elements of the set. So what is the set? This set is nothing but the collection of all those x. इसको read करने का method देखो. See, this is what collection of all those x such that x is a natural number between 3 and 8. So what are those natural number 3 और 8 के बीच में कौन से natural number रहते हैं बोलो? Tell me. Tell me what are the natural number between 3 and 8? We have to list all those. Yeah? इतना सोचना पड़ेगा इसको. That 4, 5, 6, 7 we have to enlist. So this is the just a simple example to write any set in any of the format. So these two sets are nothing but the same, but only the way of expressing, only way of representing is different. Now, if suppose we have such type of set P by Q, P and Q are integers with Q is not equals to 0, this is a standard set. Which set is this? ये एक standard set है. कौन सा set है ये? Yes? No. Standard is that standard in the sense of I am saying that is standard we are using already. Such type of set is known as set of rational number. ये set of rational number है ना, 2 by 3, 3 by 2, p by 4, इस टाइप के सेट को हम rational number बोलते हैं. So this is a set, rational number को हम ऐसे express करेंगे p and q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. So ये अभी सेट के लिए हम नंबर सिस्टम यूज कर रहे हैं. So before that let us understand the number system. रियल नंबर्स हम सबसे ज्यादा जो यूज करते हैं रियल नंबर, बट व्हाट इज द सेग्रीगेशन ऑफ रियल नंबर? दिस कैन बी एक्सप्रेस इन एनी डेसिमल. सो इसको मैं क्लासिफाई करता हूँ. रियल नंबर इज हैविंग कलेक्शन ऑफ रैशनल एंड इरेशनल. अभी जो देखे हमने रैशनल नंबर था. So what is the rational and irrational, that also we'll see. X is not expressible as a quotient of integers. Means अगर rational number क्या है? Rational numbers are such type of numbers plus such type of rationals. 14/5, 9/10, इस टाइप के कलेक्शन को हम क्या बोलेंगे? नॉन इंटीजर रैशनल नंबर. So all the collection of such type of numbers and such type of fractions, ये दोनों को अगर कंबाइन करेंगे तो रैशनल हो जाएगा. एंड इरेशनल मीन्स इट इज नॉट एक्सप्रेसिबल एज ए क्वेश्चन. इस टाइप के फॉर्मेट में एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते हैं. मीन्स फॉर एग्जांपल e, √2, pi, these are the examples of irrational numbers. So this collection is rational, and irrational are those numbers which are not included here, and collection of this irrational and rational is a real number. So whenever we are talking about real number, this must be considered that these are rational, irrational, right? And whenever we are saying only rational, means such type of integers, negative, positive, 0, and such type of fractions, positive, negative, whatever it may be. And this can be further divided into integers. All those positive numbers with 0 is whole numbers, and all those negative numbers are just negative numbers. And this again further we can classify as, if we exclude 0, these are natural numbers, right? So actually that number system, when we are taking this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is natural number, and if we include this 0, that is whole number, and if we include the negative number, that is integers, and if we include the fraction division of such type of number, that is rational. And if we include all those numbers which are not rational, means pi, e, √3, such type of number, non-recurring decimal numbers, those are known as real numbers, right? ये classification समझ में आ गया? So whenever we are talking about whole number, we have to take these numbers only. Whenever we are talking about natural number, we have to take this only, excluding 0. Integers means this negative, positive, 0. Rational means these two also, and real means all the elements. Okay? So this is just a classification of the number system. Why? To be familiar with the concept of the set, we are classifying this in the format of specific name. Now, what is the meaning of related to set? Cardinality or cardinal number. There is one concept for the set. So can anyone tell me from the regular students what is the meaning of cardinality? Yeah, cardinality. स्वाति, cardinality क्या है बोल सकते? Tell fast, or otherwise I can define that. So cardinality means the number of elements present in the whatever may be the set. If we are taking, so suppose for example, just so let us define that the number of element in the set is known as cardinal number or cardinality of that set. So that can be expressed as number n of A, or there is another method here. I have not maybe written this, another mod of A. This is another way of expressing the cardinality. So cardinality means what? Again, number of elements present in that set, right? So for example, find the cardinal number of each of the set. So let me remove this. So what would be the cardinality of this set? Yeah? Cardinality of this set will be what? Yeah? Cardinality नहीं समझी? Cardinality means number of elements present in the set. Tell me how many number of elements present in the set. 6. That is the cardinality. There is no need to worry about anything. So the number of this is A actually, K actually, so not A. So the cardinality of this set is 6, and this 6 is known as the cardinal number of that. So this is K. K mod K is equals to 6. So this is the cardinality of this set, for example. And what would be the cardinality of this? Yeah. And this one? Yes? Yeah, no element means the cardinality of this element will be 0. Just keep in mind, because there will be no element means what? 0 element. So cardinality or cardinal number of empty set is 0. Now another classification is finite set. If we have finite number of elements in a set, then that set is known as finite. This is simple definition, but how we can define? If the cardinal number of a set is a particular whole number, we call that set is finite, right? So this is anyhow similar. अगर किसी भी सेट के अंदर finite elements है, so that will say that that set is a finite set. And infinite set is obviously whenever a set is so large that its cardinal number is not found among the whole numbers, means infinity के आसपास का element जो रहेगा. So if the set is very large, that set we can say is infinite set. Got these two definitions? Finite means finite number of elements in the set must be there, or cardinal number must be finite. Or infinite set means what? A set in which the cardinal number is infinite. Right? This is simple. Now this is just one of the example. See, there is dot dot dot. Where this ends, we don't know. So this is an example of infinite set. And this is the example of finite set. Only 3 elements are there. Or cardinal number is 3. So this is finite. And here cardinal number is, we don't know that. So we can say cardinal number is infinite or infinity. So this is infinite set. Now, when we can say two sets are equal, provided each and every element must be set apart from the order. तो order same रहना जरूरी नहीं है, हर element same रहना चाहिए. Every element of that element must be set, and this we can define in the format: every element of A must be in B, and every element of B must be in A. In another word, for example, suppose we have two sets C, A, B, C, D. This is one set and this is another set. So by judging these two sets, can you tell me whether these two sets are equal or not? Yeah? Whether these two sets are equal or not? Okay. If yes, then why? If no, then why? What is the reason? See, the first element A. This is A. What is the condition to check equality? Condition to check equality is what? See, we have defined that two sets are equal if this satisfies these two conditions. Every element of the first set must be present in the another set. You have to look out for the first. So A is present in the second, yes. B is present in the second, yes. C is present in the second set, yes. D is present in the second, yes. So first condition is satisfying here, right? First condition क्या थी? Every element of A must be in B. तो वो condition satisfy होगी, हर element present है B में. Now the second condition, every element of B must be in A. Now look out for the reverse way. Whether this first element is present, yes. Second element is present, yes. Third element is present, yes. Fourth element is present, yes. So second condition is also satisfying here. This means these two sets are equal, right? Apart from order, अब यहाँ पे हमको confusion क्यों हो रहा था? Why we are got confused? Because the order is different. Here the first element is A, second element is B here, and second element is C. So in the set, order is not that much matters, right? Got this one? So only the thing you have to look out is what? Whether every element of the first set is present in another one and every element of another set is present in the first one or not. Got? So check out this, whether these two sets are equal or not. Second question, whether these two sets are equal or not. See, first set all the elements are present because all the elements are even. But in the reverse way, x is what is given here? X is an even number. All the even numbers will be included here. 2, 4, 6. So 2, this 2, 4, 6. And we know that these are not the only even numbers. We know that 8 is also even number, 10 is also even number, right? Likewise, and we don't know where it ends. Even numbers are infinite. So all the even numbers are included here. So 2, 4, 6, okay, 2 is present in the reverse way, 4 is present, 6 is present, but this 8 is not present, right? So these two sets are not equal. Got this point? Got the difference or not? So whenever we have to check out whether two sets are equal or not, we have to check in both the directions. Means all the elements of the first present in the second and all the elements of the second present in the first. If one more element is there in the another set, that will not be equal. That will be another terminology that we will see. So which of the following is an example of set builder method? This just directly you have to tell me. कौन सी एग्जाम्पल तीनों में से? Because see, your examination might be for having the possibility of MCQ type, so you must be familiar with MCQ. Multiple choice questions will be there possibly. So tell me which one is the example of set builder method? Yeah, that's now we have seen. And this one is set builder method. So here directly by just overlooking this is a listing method, roster method, or this is descriptive method, and this one is only set builder method. So this is your first option, right option, sorry. So here tell me this is true, false, or yes, no type question, whether these two sets are equal. So yes, these two sets are equal. 786 are present in this, and 786 is also present in this one. 678, 786, whatever it is. Now, so there is another way of expressing the set graphically or in the diagrammatically we can express. So there are some unique way of expressing those sets. So universal set or the set in which all the sets are present is known as universal set. These are some specific types, and all the smaller set or smaller portion of the sets are we are expressing in the circular way, right? For example, suppose this is a set, so this you express what? Or a universe of the set. This is also having the universal set. Means a set in which all the information is present or all the sets are present. And this is the smaller set we are expressing by satisfying some special characteristics. So this is the way of expressing our sets in diagram, and that diagram expression is known as Venn diagram. Now, complement of A, there is a related to set A or related to set theory. There is one operation that is known as complement of A. So, complement of A is also a set which contains all those elements which are not in A, right? So, for example, if we see graphically, this portion is the complement of A, right? This all portion which is excluded of A is known as complement of A. So this color region inside you, outside the circle, is labeled A complement. इसको represent करने के लिए A dash you can represent, or you can read this as A prime, or another way is what? A complement. Sometimes this is used as AC, A complement, or sometimes in some books this is also used as A bar. But don't use this notation because this is confusing with A conjugate. So instead you can use A complement or A prime. So complement of A is the set of all those elements which are not in A. For example, suppose this is way of expressing A prime or A bar, and this is A. So for any set, universal set, the complement and A combiningly will form the universal set. So let us take that mathematically. A complement means collection of all those X which are in universal set but not in A, right? ये हम मैथमेटिकली एक्सप्रेस करेंगे. कॉम्प्लीमेंट अगर कोई बोलेगा तो वी विल नॉट से दैट ऑल दोज एलिमेंट्स विच आर नॉट इन ए. We can express this mathematically as collection of all those x such that x is in U, x belongs to U, and x does not belongs to A. Right? This is the definition of complement of A. Now, with the help of this, also we have another definition, subset. Subset means what? If every element, see, in inequality, what is the condition? In equality, we have two conditions. What? Every element of the first is in B, right? This one is the first condition. And reverse way also we have to check. So sometimes this reverse way is not happening, but only one way is happening, like this in the second example. So we'll give the name of this set, and this set relation, a specific name will give, that is known as subset. If every element of the first set is present in the another set, we'll call the first set is the subset of another set. अगर पहले एलिमेंट के पूरे एलिमेंट दूसरे सेट के अंदर है मौजूद, सो विल कॉल दैट एज सबसेट, और इसको एक्सप्रेस करेंगे ए सबसेट बी, इसको हम बोलेंगे सबसेट. सबसेट मीन्स व्हाट? If every element of the first is present in the second, that is known as subset, and we can express this with this symbol. A is subset of B. So graphically or Venn diagram, in Venn diagram we can express this. So all the elements of one set is present in another set, then we can say this A is subset of B, right? अब यहाँ पे कुछ एग्जांपल्स और एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चंस है. सो ये आप नीचे इसको सबसेट है तो दिस सिंबल, एंड सबसेट अगर नहीं है तो ये सिंबल, तो ये इसको भी हटा देंगे हम. सो सी, इफ एनी टू सेट इज हैविंग सच टाइप ऑफ रिलेशन, मीन्स पूरे एलिमेंट अगर दूसरे सेट के अंदर मौजूद है, दैट विल एक्सप्रेस दिस सबसेट, और अगर नहीं है तो नॉट सबसेट. सो वेदर दिस इज सबसेट ऑफ दिस फर्स्ट वन. See, all elements must be present. A is present, yes. B is present or not here? B present है क्या? No. So this is not a subset. This is not. First one is not. Second one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is a subset. Third one, okay. ये इक्वालिटी होगी हमारे पास. अब ये कुछ दो सिंपल एग्जांपल है. सो नाउ, सो यू कैन फिल दिस ब्लैंक्स. नाउ अब मैथमेटिकली हम इक्वालिटी को एक्सप्रेस करेंगे इन टर्म्स ऑफ सबसेट्स. सबसेट्स हमने किसको बोले? वो हाउ वी हैज डिफाइंड सबसेट्स. इफ एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ द फर्स्ट इन प्रेजेंट इन द सेकंड. एंड हाउ वी define equality? If every element of the first is present in B, another set, and every element of the second one is also in first. So if we use the notation of subset, then A equality we can write as if A is subset of B and B is subset of A, both condition if satisfying by these two sets, then we can say that these two sets are equal. Got this point? So instead of writing in description, thus we'll write A is equals to B if A is subset of B and B is subset of A, right? If both are the true, then only we can say. If both are not true, then we cannot say that these two sets are equal. We can say that A is subset of B if first is satisfying, or B is subset of A if second is satisfying, right? Now, as we have seen here, this is a subset and this is another set which is containing all the elements. So this another set is known as superset. If all the elements of A present in B, then A is the subset. This is subset, right? Because this contains all the elements. But this B is known as superset when A and B are not equal. ठीक है, ये दो डेफिनेशन सिंपल है, इसके लिए और ज़्यादा कुछ इन सिंपल दिस इज रिटर्न एज, जब सुपरसेट ए और बी जब इक्वल नहीं रहेंगे वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट दिस एज विदाउट इक्वालिटी, विदाउट इक्वालिटी के इसको एक्सप्रेस करेंगे हम. So whenever we have such type of symbol, we'll say that this is strictly subset. A is strictly subset of B. अब यहाँ पे बोलो whether this is, अब यहाँ पे दोनों में से कोई एक नोटेशन यूज करना है. This is directly subset या फिर strictly subset, दोनों में से कौन सा रहेगा? Yes. Which we have to take here, this subset or strictly subset? क्या हो गया? Set, how many elements are there? So this is a set having one element M and another set. So all those elements which are not in this set but in universal set is only one N, right? So the complement of this means, for example, suppose we are drawing this Venn diagram, only two elements are there. So one element is having, this is M. So what is the complement of this? All those elements which are outside this circle. So this is only this set N, right? So this will be the complement of this. Next example. So I'll take out this. Which one is this second one? Complement of this set, right? Now find the number of subsets of this set. कितने होंगे बोलो इसके number of subsets? Number of subsets. How many elements in this set is there? 3. So 2 raised to 3 करेंगे ना number of subsets. अभी किया ना हमने 2 raised to 3 are the number of subsets. So that is 2 into 3 नहीं करेंगे, 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. And number of proper subset that will be 7. So option is D. इस टाइप के MCQ रहेंगे आपके, right? तो आप उसमें कंफ्यूज मत हो जाना. But so आज हमने अभी जो, if you have any doubt regarding all those concepts, then you can ask me, because we require those concepts to study the further concepts. First of all, what we have defined, set. Set is nothing but the well-defined collection of objects. Then, so what we have defined already, let me tell you. So why this is not working? Yeah. We have already, no, maybe. So set we have defined already, and with the help of that set, the elements notation we have defined, and with the help of those subset, superset, proper subset and number of subsets, इतनी ही चीजें हमने देखी, इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं देखी, right? Now some intersect operations related to set we'll see. So designation set, number और cardinality भी देखी हमने, finite और infinite set किसको बोलते हैं वो भी देखा, equality of set भी देखा हमने. What is the meaning of equality of the sets? A is equals to B when A is subset of B, B is subset of A. और Venn diagram representation, complement किसको बोलते हैं, और subset और proper subset और counting of subsets, ये चीजें हमने देख ली. Now what is the meaning of intersection of set? So intersection of two sets means all those elements which are present in both the sets. इसको क्या बोलेंगे हम, इंटरसेक्शन. यानी कि दोनों भी सेट के अंदर अगर एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है, then only we'll say that belongs to A intersection B. So A intersection B is defined as a set. A intersection B भी एक सेट रहेगा. कैसा सेट रहेगा, इसके अंदर कौन से एलिमेंट रहेंगे, what are those elements? So those elements which are present in A as well as in B, दोनों में रहना जरूरी है. इफ अगर ए एक में है दूसरे में नहीं है तो विल नॉट से दैट इज ए इंटरसेक्शन of that element present in the intersection. So again I am saying A intersection B is the collection of all those elements such that which is present in first and present in second. So see, these are some sets. So tell me ये दोनों का intersection क्या होगा? What would be the intersection of these two sets by using this definition? दोनों में के अंदर प्रेजेंट है क्या वो एलिमेंट यहाँ पे आएंगे सिर्फ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी वन प्रेजेंट राइट वन इज प्रेजेंट थ्री इज प्रेजेंट टू इज नॉट प्रेजेंट राइट टू इज प्रेजेंट इन द सेकंड वन ओनली इन द फर्स्ट वन नॉट फाइव इज प्रेजेंट इन बोथ यस and seven is not present here nine is not present here 6 is not present here so only these three elements are in the intersection right got this now tell me the intersection of these two elements these two sets दोनों में क्या कॉमन है yes so no common element so that intersection is empty so empty set is there so no element is there got this so this is the one operation related to sets another one union of the sets अब union का उसका counter है definition this is what if present in any of this अगर A में है या B में है किसी में भी रहेगा that will say so here this is not A union ये just mistake है इसको correct कर दें A और B so all those elements which are present in first or in the second so उसको बोलेंगे हम union this is union so tell me one is present okay no doubt तो एक ही बार लिखेंगे उसको बार बार नहीं लिखेंगे one is present okay then three और इससे पहले two है present इसमें two three okay किसी एक में रहना जरूरी है five okay four भी है यहाँ पे four 5 6 भी है 7 और लास्ट में 8 नहीं है 9 राइट मीन्स कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल दोस ये सब का कलेक्शन दिस वन अब इसका यूनियन बोलो मुझे फास्ट व्हाट विल बी द यूनियन ऑफ दीज टू सेट्स राइट 2 4 6 दिस सेट इटसेल्फ बिकॉज दूसरे में तो कुछ है नहीं so 2 4 6 this is the union समझ में आ गई ये दोनों डेफिनेशंस यूनियन और इंटरसेक्शन इंटरसेक्शन मींस कॉमन एलिमेंट दोनों में भी रहना जरूरी है that must present in both the sets in the first as well as in the second and union means what present in any of the sets so either in the first or in the second already आपको मुझे लग रहा है पता होगा difference of the set means what all those elements which are what in A but not in B ए के ऐसे एलिमेंट्स जो ए में हैं लेकिन बी में नहीं फॉर एग्जाम्पल सपोज हियर ए बी सी सो ए माइनस बी विल बी व्हाट ऑल दोज एलिमेंट्स विच आर इन ए बट नॉट इन बी तो ए के ऐसे एलिमेंट्स जो बी में नहीं है ए इज प्रेजेंट इन सी नो ए विल बी देयर क्या आ गया so which one orally बोल दो मुझे क्या होंगे इसके एलिमेंट्स ए बी है क्या इसमें नहीं है बी में नहीं है सो ए के सिर्फ ऐसे एलिमेंट्स लेना है जो बी में नहीं है सी है ई बी के अंदर ई भी है एच नहीं है तो ए बी एच और जी तो खैर उससे मतलब नहीं है हमको सिर्फ ए के एलिमेंट्स लेना है so all those elements of A which are not in B are this much only A B H right got this one तो ये मुझे B कैलकुलेट करके बता सकते हैं आप what are those elements B minus A union C complement तो सबसे पहले आपने क्या करना है B minus A कैलकुलेट करना है फिर उसका यूनियन C कॉम्प्लीमेंट से लेना है पहले C कॉम्प्लीमेंट फाइंड आउट करके तो B माइनस ए क्या होगा डायरेक्टली देख के बोल सकते हैं ऑल दोज एलिमेंट्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन B बट नॉट इन A C भी है A के अंदर E भी है सिर्फ G एलिमेंट बचेगा राइट तो इसका एक एलिमेंट क्या हो जाएगा, जी। बी माइनस ए मतलब जी। और सी कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स यूनिवर्सल सेट में ये सी के पूरे एलिमेंट्स छोड़ के जो एलिमेंट्स बचेंगे। सो व्हाट आर द एलिमेंट्स रिमेन्स हियर, ए है छोड़ दो, बी यस, सी कॉम्प्लीमेंट में बी आ जाएगा, सी छोड़ दो, डी भी छोड़ दो, ई भी छोड़ दो, जी भी छोड़ दो, बचेगा क्या, एफ एच। तो बी एफ एच और यहाँ पर जी, तो इसका क्या आ जाएगा यूनियन, दिस इज बी एफ एच जी। ठीक है, ये समझ में आ गया, गॉट दिस वन, सेकंड वन, गॉट और नॉट। डाउट है तो पूछ सकते फ्रीक्वेंटली, यू कैन आस्क फ्रीक्वेंटली। Okay, I think you got this. Now, order pairs. Order pair किसको बोलेंगे? That is also we have to look out. Order pair means elements which are such type of elements. A comma B इसको हम order pair बोलेंगे. If A comma B is there, A is called first component, B is called the second component. In general, हम A B is not equals to B A लेंगे. जैसे for example 1 comma 2, if we are taking 1 comma 2, that is not equal to 2 comma 1. अभी ये प्रॉपरली नहीं हो रहा है। सो दिस इज द वे ऑफ कैलकुलेटिंग ऑर्डर पेयर। ऑर्डर पेयर क्या रहते हैं वो भी देखना है हमको, बट वेन एवर वी आर सेइंग ऑर्डर पेयर, दैट वी आर नॉट टेकिंग दिस 1,2 इज इक्वल टू 2,1, ये एक आपने माइंड में रख लेना, 2,1। So two order pairs are equal provided first element must be equal to the first, second element must be equal to the second one। ये हमारे पास है, इसको पहला कंपोनेंट बोलेंगे, दूसरे को दूसरा कंपोनेंट, जो भी है। सो व्हाई इज द नीड ऑफ द ऑर्डर पेयर, अगर सपोज हमारे पास दो सेट है तो उनका प्रोडक्ट कैसे करना है, दो अगर सेट है हमारे पास, सेट ए और सेट बी, सो उसका उसका प्रोडक्ट या कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट इस टाइप में लेंगे कि पहला एलिमेंट पहले सेट से, दूसरा एलिमेंट दूसरे सेट से, और उसको ऑर्डर पेयर में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे। फॉर एग्जांपल ये वाला सेट ए बी और 1 2 है, तो ये ए क्रॉस बी क्या हो जाएगा, लेट मी राइट आउट दिस, दिस इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ, अब यहाँ पे लेट मी राइट आउट दिस इन द, where is that slide, directly I will write out this, okay। So I will write out this, you can see directly text box here। I will write out this side I will write out, so no need to worry, कोई भी side लिख सकते हैं हम। Let me write out first, this is what, okay, this is conflicting, control X, okay। So all those elements which are in the first comma second, a comma 1, a को फिक्स करेंगे, बाद में दूसरा को फिक्स करेंगे, a comma 2, इसका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट लिख रहा हूं मैं, a comma 2 एंड दिस a comma 3, ये फर्स्ट एलिमेंट से प्रोडक्ट ले लिए, फिर दूसरे एलिमेंट से b comma 1, फिर b comma 2 and what else remains, b comma 3, a comma 1, a comma 2, a comma 3, b comma 1, b comma, दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है। So this is the cross product. A cross B is the collection of all the order pairs such that first element is from the first and second element is from the second. तो ये पूरे दिस इज द ओनली पॉसिबल कॉम्बिनेशन ए कॉमा वन ए कॉमा टू ए कॉमा थ्री बी कॉमा वन बी कॉमा टू बी कॉमा थ्री। तो ये सेकंड का मुझे बोलो बी क्रॉस बी क्या होगा? बी क्रॉस बी क्या होगा? व्हाट वुड बी द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ बी क्रॉस बी? वन कॉमा वन, एक को फिक्स करने का, सबके साथ उसका पेयरिंग लेने का। यस,
1,1, 1,2, 1,3.
राइट।
2,1, 2,3, 3,1, 3,2.
नहीं तो टू को इंक्लूड नहीं कर, हाँ राइट राइट। So this is the way of calculating the Cartesian product. अभी Cartesian product calculate करना बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है. So this will be dependent to calculate the relation or function. So for any Cartesian product हम क्या करते हैं, ये इस फर्स्ट पेयर के पहले सेट के पहले एक एलिमेंट को फिक्स करेंगे, फिर उसके पेयरिंग लेंगे सब तीनों के साथ A1, A2, A3, फिर दूसरा एलिमेंट B1, B2, B3। अब बी क्रॉस बी भी वैसे ही करना है, 1,1, 1,2, 1,3, 2,1, 2,2, 2,3, 3,1, 3,2, 3,3, राइट। ये कर लो आप लोग। तो अब यहाँ पे एक चीज ऑब्जर्व करने की ये है कि ये एक क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट का एलिमेंट क्या है, ये ऑर्डर पेयर है। ये एक एलिमेंट है पूरा, ऑर्डर पेयर मतलब दिस इज द एलिमेंट। तो ऐसे कितने एलिमेंट्स है ये क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट के अंदर? देखो 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6। नाउ लुक आउट, ए और बी में कितने एलिमेंट है? इसके अंदर 2 एलिमेंट्स है और इसके अंदर 3 एलिमेंट्स है। सो इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई द नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स ऑफ द फर्स्ट टू द सेकंड, 2 into 3 6, तो 6 है कि यहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So the number of element present in the Cartesian product is nothing but the multiple of the first into the second number of elements. पहले सेट के नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स और दूसरे सेट के मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, दैट विल बी द कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट कार्डिनल नंबर। मतलब ए में अगर ए एलिमेंट है, बी में बी एलिमेंट है, सो द प्रोडक्ट विल बी ए बी या फिर बी ए, जो भी है, राइट। नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट इन ए क्रॉस बी और बी क्रॉस ए विल बी ए इंटू बी या फिर बी इंटू ए। गॉट दिस? सो सपोज वी हैव ए is having number of elements 12, B is having 7. So what would be the number of elements in A cross B and B cross A? Yes? Tell me. 84. 12 into 7, 84. That is 7 into 12 is 84. Right? So in this way we can calculate the number of elements. In the Venn diagram also we can express that whatever operations अभी जो देखे हमने, that express A intersection B means जो common elements रहेंगे, जो shaded region है, that express the intersection, and union means दोनों का combination, and complement means this outside region, right? So this is the Venn diagram representation of the sets, and difference means all those elements in A which are not in B, means ये element छोड़ के बाकी के elements, right? Venn diagram से भी आप easily समझ सकते हैं। Intersection means this section, union means this section, complement means this section, and difference means this section. Got this? ये चारों ऑपरेशन समझ में आ गए? सो आप मुझे कुछ वेन डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके बता सकते हैं अभी? ये वेन डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके बताओ सेम पैटर्न में। Draw a Venn diagram to represent the set A complement B and A complement B complement C, इनका तीनों का इंटरसेक्शन। इसके वेन डायग्राम्स मुझे ड्रॉ करके अभी बताओ आप लोग, कौन सा रीजन शेडेड रहेगा? कौन सा रीजन आएगा शेडेड रीजन? अभी यहाँ पे ये एक्चुअल में ये बाउंड्री यहाँ से यहाँ तक है, सपोज कर लो, या फिर अगर इसको करना है तो हटा के हम कर लें। सो ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स विच रीजन, मैं अभी उसको क्या कर देता हूँ, कॉमन अगर है तो ये वाली एग्जांपल ले लेंगे। यहाँ पे मैं ले रहा हूँ, अभी ये इसका शेडेड रीजन नहीं है राइट, ये शेडेड रीजन कुछ और रहेगा। हाँ अब बोलो मुझे कौन सा रीजन शेडेड रहेगा? This first set is A, second set is B. So A complement means what? A complement means this region, right? A complement means this shaded region and intersection with B. B means what? A complement this section, right? This is the A intersection, A complement intersection B. कहाँ है? आपको दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है? ये वाला रीजन क्लियर हुआ ये? A complement intersection B. Got this? A complement means this outside region and B means this. तो दोनों का इंटरसेक्शन, दोनों के अंदर क्या कॉमन है? दिस वन ओनली। सो अभी यहाँ पे दोनों के अंदर कॉमन, ये आपको वापस से बताता हूं मैं। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट? ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स दिस वन, राइट? ये ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट है। कहाँ गया? इसको नाम दे देता हूं तो आपको ये हमारा ए है, ए। अब ए का कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स ये पूरा जो ए को छोड़ के बाकी का पूरा रीजन क्या हो गया? पूरा रीजन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट हो गया। और ये हमारा दूसरा जो सेट है दिस इज बी, राइट? सो अब बी के एलिमेंट्स और ये शेडेड रीजन के एलिमेंट्स कौन से हैं? सिर्फ ये वाले एलिमेंट्स। कौन से? जो बी के अंदर मौजूद है। सो only this portion will be A complement intersection B. This will be the only answer. फर्स्ट वन का ये आंसर है। ये समझ में आया? ये समझ में आया क्या? Got this? So this is A complement intersection B. In the similar way, can you draw a Venn diagram representing this third one? Second one, sorry. A intersection, A complement intersection B complement intersection C complement. Can you draw this? हो गया क्या? ठीक है, चलो इसको एज एक्सरसाइज ले लो। उसको क्या मतलब कॉम्प्लीमेंट आपको फाइंड आउट करना है सिंपली। एंड ओके, लेट मी टेक, व्हाट इज द टाइम, टाइम क्या हो रहा है? व्हाट इज द टाइम? लेट मी चेक।
4:38.
Let us discuss one point then conclude और बाकी का कर लेंगे हम। ये सेकंड वाला एग्जांपल करो, कोशिश करो, इसके बाद अगर नहीं आएगा तो हम देखेंगे। So we'll take one more point that we want to discuss, De Morgan's law. ये important है। De Morgan's law says what? For any set A and B, complement will reverse this operation. Intersection अगर है, इसका पूरे का अगर हमने complement किए, if we take the complement of A intersection B, then that will reverse and will give the result A complement, and this intersection will be reversed to union. A complement union B complement. And if we take union's complement, that will reverse this and that will give us A complement and intersection B complement, right? This is the De Morgan's law. So suppose we have, so this is just to remember, अगर हमारे पास अब ये objective type है, so if A, B, C is universal set, A is just the element A, then find A complement intersection phi. क्या होगा ये? इसमें तो ज्यादा सोचने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, नो नीड टू थिंक मोर। जल्दी से बोलो क्या होगा इसका आंसर? इंटरसेक्शन विथ एम्प्टी एलिमेंट विल ऑब्वियसली, इंटरसेक्शन है मतलब कॉमन है, एम्प्टी सेट के साथ कॉमन क्या रहता? व्हाट इज कॉमन विथ एम्प्टी सेट? Empty set means yeah, no element. So directly this will be no element. There is no A complement में empty रहो कि मत रहो, obviously this will be empty set, right? Which choices indicates the shaded region below? ये जो shaded region है, ये कौन सी choice बता रहा? तीनों में से बोलो जल्दी से। A, how? तीनों भी intersection ही है। E इंटरसेक्शन G अगर ले लेंगे, E इंटरसेक्शन F, यहाँ पे एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम हो गया, F G के बजाय H आ गया यहाँ पे, तो जस्ट कंसीडर दिस एज F, दैट वाज माय मिस्टेक। सो E F G, E F G में यहाँ पे E F का इंटरसेक्शन ले लेंगे, सो दैट विल बी, दिस विल बी द इंटरसेक्शन एंड इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ दिस विद G, सो दिस विल बी द इंटरसेक्शन, राइट? और E कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स E कॉम्प्लीमेंट बाहर का चला जाएगा, ये अंदर की टर्म नहीं आएगी, और यहाँ पे यूनियन मीन्स ये तीनों का कॉमन रीजन आ जाएगा, राइट? सो द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज राइट। ठीक है, ये अब बाद में देखेंगे। ठीक है, आज तक अभी तक हमने जो जो देखे वो अच्छे से रिवाइज करो। इसके मैंने नोट्स भी आप क्लासरूम पे शेयर कर लिया हूँ, क्लासरूम ज्वाइन कर लो, पूरे नोट्स उस पर अवेलेबल है जो पिछले बैक डेट में है। असाइनमेंट छोड़ के बाकी के पूरे, so just all those which are not submitted by students are the notes or contents. So I will also, if you require, I can share you this recording also.